Buenas tardes y saludos desde la Embajada de España en La Haya. Bienvenidos a la transmisión del acto de entrega de la Encomienda de la Orden de Isabel la Católica al excelentísimo señor don Jan van Zanen, alcalde de la Ciudad de La
Haya. Welcome everybody to the residence of the Spanish Embassy. I'm very happy that finally we can host this event despite COVID, although it's maybe not as big as we should have all wanted. But anyway, before the ceremony, I would like to give the floor in a recorded video to the director of La Vuelta, who wants to congratulate the mayor, because as you know, we are here to decorate him in the name of the Spanish government. Thank you.
A continuación se proyectará un vídeo de felicitación enviado por el señor don Javier Guillén, director de la Vuelta a España.
Hello, my name is Javier Guillén. I'm Vuelta a España General Manager, and just few words to congratulate Mr. Van Zanen, my dear friend Jan, for the distinction of la medalla por la Orden de Isabel la Católica. Dear Jan, I'm very happy for you. I really feel proud for the recognition that our national government is giving to you today. As you know, Vuelta a España is departing next year from the city of Utrecht. And if it is possible, is because behind this idea was the power, the impetus, the sponsoring of Jan van Zanen as mayor of Utrecht. To me, this kind of initiative not only shows how good are the relationship between Netherlands and cycling, but also how extraordinary are the relationship between Netherlands and Spain. That's why I don't see anyone better than Jan van Zanen to have the recognition of la medalla por la Orden de Isabel la Católica. Dear Jan, enjoy it. Miss Ambassador, thank you for this opportunity, and I hope to see all of you next year in Vuelta. Hasta la próxima.
Toma la palabra la embajadora de España, excelentísima señora doña María Jesús Alonso Jiménez.
Thank you again for being here. We are celebrating the decoration of Mayor Van Zanen. I would like to say a few words about the Order of Isabel la Católica, so you can know the context. The Order of Isabel la Católica was instituted by King Ferdinand VII on March 14th, 1815, with the name of the Royal American Order of Isabel the Catholic, in memory of the great queen to whose policy and aid the discovery of America was due to reward the refined loyalty and the merits contracted in favor of the prosperity of the territories of the Americas. On July 26, 1874, this order was reorganized, taking the name of the Royal Order of Isabel the Catholic. Since then, the order has the objective of rewarding those extraordinary civil behaviors carried out by Spanish or foreign persons who benefit the Spanish nation or contribute in a relevant way to favor the relations of friendship and cooperation of the Spanish nation with the rest of the international community. My first contact with Mayor Van Zanen was on the phone, and I remember very well it was late at night for Dutch standards, because I was getting out of the cinema. And then I hadn't met him in person, and he called me and he told me, I'm the mayor of Utrecht, and I want you to know that tomorrow I'm going to announce that the Vuelta Ciclista a España will have its first stage in Utrecht. And I think you should know that before it's public. So I really thought, my goodness, what a nice gesture. He doesn't know me, he hasn't met me, he's a mayor, and he's calling me because he wants me to know, to be the first one to know. So from that moment, I think we built up a very nice friendship. And of course, we work together with the other offices, and especially with Instituto Cervantes, for hosting La Vuelta in Utrecht. But it's further than that, what Mayor Van Zanen has done for Spain, and that is why he's going to be decorated. He has proven to be a great friend of Spain. Since he enthusiastically launched the campaign to get the 2020 Vuelta out of the city of Utrecht, Mayor Van Zanen has been tirelessly promoting everything Spanish in the Netherlands. In his efforts to have the first stage of the Vuelta in this country, he has always emphasized that he wanted the event to have a clearly Spanish stamp. And for this, he received the support of the Embassy of Spain and its dependent offices, including the Cervantes Institute, whose headquarters in Netherlands is precisely in Utrecht. Mr. Jan van Zanen has always played a fundamental personal role in this relationship, expressing his enthusiasm for Spain and all things that are Spanish in all kinds of forums, publicly and privately. It is very important to note that with enormous effort, given his hectic schedule, the mayor received Spanish classes in order to welcome the Spanish guests for the year 2020. He turned to this goal with remarkable success, also showing off his love for our language by participating twice in the reading in Spanish of Don Quixote on the day of the book organized by the Instituto Cervantes. And I have to say that he did a real good performance in Spanish, both years. As we all know, due to COVID-19, the Dutch stage of the Vuelta could not be held in August 2020, although it is scheduled to take place next year, 2022. Meanwhile, Mayor Van Zanen has become mayor of The Hague, but he has maintained his deep commitment to the image and projects of Spain, not only in the city that now he governs, The Hague, but throughout the country. In recognition of all that he has done for Spain, it is an honor for me to impose on him the Encomienda de Número de Isabel la Católica, a distinction that, as the banner reflects, deserves those who demonstrate staunch loyalty to Spain. So,
Yeah,
do you want me to put it? Because some
please.
people
Yeah,
with
please,
COVID do not want it. Let me see. Okay. So, that's it. And of course, this is your title. Well, I think that deserves a toast, which is coming before you. Okay, so we will make a toast.
Salute. Yeah.
Salute. And congratulations. Well, you know that you have the small one.
Yeah, better.
So, congratulations, Mr. Mayor, and I hope we will go on with our cooperation also in The Hague. We will see each other before that maybe, but I hope for Sinterklaas.
Yes, I hope. Early November.
Early November, okay.
Everybody, salute.
Salud.
Escuchamos ya por último el discurso de aceptación del excelentísimo señor don Jan van Zanen,
Excelencia,
alcalde de la
Señora
ciudad de
Pilar
Haya.
Tena, Señor Charles Ogalbo, queridos todos, buenas tardes a todas y todos, queridos padres, lieve pa ma, querida Simone, estimado regidor Verschuren. Ah, die werd net weg. Maakt niet uit. Doesn't matter. Gracias por tus amables palabras, María. Este es un momento muy especial. Me siento profundamente conmovido y muy honorado por recibir esta alta orden civil del Reino de España. Por ello, quiero agradecer al gobierno español la concesión de esta condecoración. El hecho de que se me haya concedido esta Orden de Isabel la Católica lo considero una confirmación de los estrechos lazos entre nuestros dos países. Permítame ahora continuar en inglés. Naturally, my thoughts today return to the time when, on both sides, we were busy preparing for the start of the Vuelta in Utrecht. In Spain and in Brabant and in Utrecht, also were working with all relevant Spanish partners in the Netherlands. Instituto Cervantes, for instance, because I always felt that the Dutch-Spanish relations could even become more stronger by having the Vuelta coming to the Netherlands. And not only in the field of sports, but also in culture, science, business, food. And I even tried hard to learn some Spanish. Talking about the language, I remember, dear Charles, that my visit, and of Simone, to Spain in the summer of 2019 still stands out in my mind. I remember sitting in the back of a car, driving from Alicante to somewhere at the coast, where the start would be, let's not the start, but the presentation of the teams to the press. And I was talking about me learning some words in Spain, and it helped me that some songs were very famous. And I could not stop singing, Valencia es la tierra de las flores de la luz del amor. Valencia, tus mujeres todas tienen de las rosas el color. Valencia, la sentir como perfume en tus huertos al azar. Quisiera en la tierra valenciana mis amores encontrar. It is a kind of love song. And after having done this many times, of course, Simone already was gone on the back seat. But then the driver and Charles waking up, he was also enthusiastic. And he found in a very, very old famous booklet or whatever, he found a song and he put it on the radio. And we were repeating and rehearsing it all the time. And the professors were very enthusiastic. And not only the Vuelta, but also we tried, and Pilar was a big support for that, and also the embassy and the ambassador. We also organized a Spanish market around Dom Square. Sadly, the Vuelta had to be cancelled for reasons which already often have been mentioned, which makes me all the more happy that the next year the Gran Salida Oficial of the Vuelta will still take place in Utrecht, with stages from Den Bosch to Utrecht and in Breda. In the meantime, mientras tanto, I became mayor of The Hague. And now I got this great honor. I would firstly like to dedicate this Orden de Isabel Católica that has been awarded to me to all the people who help organize the Vuelta. Not just those in Spain, but also everyone involved in the cities of Utrecht, Breda and Den Bosch, and as well at the provinces of Utrecht and North Brabant. And of course also all the voluntary workers. Dedico el condecoración a todas las personas implicadas en la organización de la Vuelta y por supuesto a todos los voluntarios. The Vuelta 2020 will be a joyful reunion, and I'm sure of that. And secondly, I would like to dedicate this gracious award to the language and the culture of Spain. The culture and language in Spain in general, and the Instituto Cervantes in particular. And I'm therefore also very pleased that my dear friend Pilar Tena is here today. Pilar, it's mostly because of you that my love for the Spanish language and culture has grown. And so much so that I dare to start a little bit learning Spanish. And to Juan and to Alberto say hello. They were very patient and dedicated. And I'm so happy they're not here, because I wouldn't have dared to speak Spanish in their sight. But say hello to them. Okay. Entonces, Your Excellencies, dear guests, the world is at home in The Hague, the international city of peace and justice. Something I observed once again this summer during the Embassy Festival, here at Lange Voorhout. The Lange Voorhout is rightly considered to be one of the most beautiful avenues of this country. But did you know that its fame is largely due to none other than Charles V, Holy Roman Emperor and King of Spain? In 1536, he visited The Hague on the occasion of the 9th chapter of the Order of the Golden Fleece. It was then that the order was given for four rows of lime trees, lindbomen, to be planted. And until this day, these lime trees give Lange Voorhout its charm. How appropriate, dear Ambassador, it is then that we too are gathered here today, this afternoon, gathering here and celebrating the friendship between Spain and the Netherlands. I end by quoting some lines of a world-famous Dutch singer, Imca Marina. La gente canta con ardor, que viva España. La vida tiene otro sabor, y España es la mejor. ¡Olé!